As an American film and television actor, what was your best movie and why?
What was my best movie? Oh, wow. I like to leave that up to the audiences to decide what is my best movie, but I've had some favorites from Love Jones to Dead Presidents to Why Do Fools Fall in Love, obviously Menace to Society, a lot of great ones, Crash. So I've had a really nice body of work that I can be proud of, and I'm really thankful.
As an actor, what advice would you give a young adult who is trying to follow in your footsteps?
I would tell anyone just trying to follow my footsteps is to find your own path. Everybody has a unique story, and that's what makes it so special, that we all have our own unique path. Finish school. My mother and father always told me education is really important. Learn as much as you possibly can about whatever the craft that you're looking to do. And I think, you know, follow those passions and dreams, because you never know where you will eventually end up. So I encourage everybody to do all those things, have those tools, and most importantly, there's going to be obstacles, but believe in yourself.
This broadcast has been brought to you by the Eliot Hine Network. Thank you for joining us on our show.
You're incredible, young man, and all the best to you.
Thank you.
All right.
They didn't name you right, didn't they?
Alejandra.
Alejandra. That's Spanish. Yes, it is. Yeah. Your family, mother and father? Both?
My mother's from Guatemala and my father's from here.
Oh, really? Alejandra. That's a powerful name, girl. No.
You have won many prestigious awards. What has been your greatest accomplishment as an actress?
Stick-to-itiveness. You know what that means? Yes. Tell me what you think it means.
Like, to keep going what you believe in.
You got it. That's right. That's right. And that's my greatest accomplishment as an actor. Because if you don't stay here, you can't gain anything. You stick it out, you gain everything. Okay? All right.
Welcome to the Eliot Hine Network. I'm your host, Princess Courtney.
I'm your host, Timothy Adiola.
I'm your host, Alejandra Jimenez.
Joining us as a guest on today is David Chappelle.
Thank you for joining us on our show today. Who or what inspires you when you write your poems?
Wow. I'm inspired mostly by you guys, by young people, and thinking about the limitless potential that you guys have. And I just try to look at the world through somebody else's eyes, and that usually really inspires creativity for me.
How did you feel when you were selected as an honoree for the Martin Luther King Jr. Community Service Award?
Well, I felt really humbled and privileged. I think, you know, anytime you receive recognition, that's not why you do work, but it still feels good and it feels validating. And then to receive an award named after someone who's been a hero of mine my whole life and a hero of so many, just have your name in the same sentence with Martin Luther King Jr. is a pretty incredible honor. So it felt great. And I thought about everybody else who make the work possible and make it possible for me to receive an honor or our organization.
How has poetry impacted your life, and in your opinion, how can it help to change the next generation?
Well, I think poetry is one of the purest and most beautiful forms of expression. It gives people an opportunity in a free form in their own language, in their own culture, in words that make sense to them and images that make sense to them to express themselves. I think it builds bridges. And I think that it allows us to really convey an understanding of each other. And if there's anything the world needs, it's more understanding of one another. And I think poetry really helps build those bridges.
Yes. Thank you for being a guest on our show today.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
This broadcast being brought to you by the Eliot Hine Network. I'm your host, Alejandra Jimenez.
I'm your host, Timothy Adiola.
I'm your host, Princess Courtney. Welcome to the Eliot Hine Network. I'm your host, Princess Courtney.
I'm your host, Timothy Adiola.
I'm your host, Alejandra Jimenez.
Joining us as a guest on the show today is Miss Pumi.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me here, guys.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely.
You graduated at the top of your class. What strategies can you give to young adults in school?
Absolutely. I graduated among the top of my class, but I would say work hard, study. I used to get up really early in the mornings. I slept. I made sure I eat well. You know, when you make education fun, it's so much easier for you to do good in school, you just gotta own it. Like, make it cool when you study. Come up with like cool acronyms and cool ways so that you can always remember. But yeah, you just make it yours. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah. What are some ways that you guys like studying?
I listen to music.
You listen to music? Okay, good.
I like singing.
Singing?
Yes.
So you sing the words out and then
Yes.
you remember them, right?
Yes.
That's a good strategy.
I sit in my room and just sit in quietness because it helps me focus.
Because then you can concentrate.
Yes.
Can you help us get an interview with Oprah Winfrey in our newly class renovated studio?
That's good. Can I help you get an interview with Oprah Winfrey? Well, I cannot speak on that, but what I can say is that if you are excellent, you already are at this place, US Dream Academy. You're surrounded by excellence. If you continue to channel that, everybody in the world will notice you. Nobody can ignore excellence. I came from nothing. I came from poverty in South Africa, and look at where I'm standing now, right? So you're already in America, you're already in this building doing this incredible work. I know I will be there to support you in whichever way I can, and maybe that can mean whatever it is you guys want to do, we'll just have to figure it out. You just have to do well in school first, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oprah stated that she will end up being in a major political role in South Africa in the years to come, or even president. What are your thoughts on Oprah Winfrey's comment?
Well, I think that, first of all, I was very humbled because being president is a big deal. And I really want to make her proud, and I want to make my nation proud. A lot has been invested in my education. So what I will do is continue to be true to myself. I'll continue to be true to who I am. I'll continue to own my truth. And I know that that's going to open the biggest doors. And if it means to be president, then so be it. If it means to be CEO, so be it. I'm going to go wherever the calling is. Yeah, thank you.